working on the Fordishi here. We're getting ready to press out the studs out of the rockers, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that with my press. All right, let me flip this around.
Dip the first one in my coffee.
All right, I'm going to set this like right here on a deep well socket. Try to steady that up just like that. And hey, do you guys know where the handle is to this? Hey, Corey? There. Ouch, that's gotta suck. I thought it was right here too. And I don't see it anywhere. Garage is a complete disaster right now. Don't judge me on that. All right, we might have found something that'll work. Let's see what happens. If this is gonna work or if it's gonna pop and explode somewhere. You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Shit.
That's why I stopped.
All right, yeah, we gotta open this back up.
I was like,
oops, we're pressing it in instead of taking it out. My bad. It's stuck in there now? Seriously?
We just leave it stuck in there and find something else to mess with.
Oh my gosh.
We won't lose it if it's stuck.
Well, that's true.
Take this one.
Pair of pliers over there or something maybe to grab a hold of it with. All right. All I can say is oops.
Get some sit flat like this.
Yeah. No, it's got it. Yeah, it's probably safer, I guess. Did you already tighten it back up?
I don't know, really good.
All right, good. Wow. 12-ton press. It took a minute, but it did do it.
Oh, now it came right out.
Huh. But is it pressed far enough where it can pull out now? No. So we need to sit something on top of there to push it out all the way, like a little bolt. Right behind
Maybe
you.
we try to stack. More dangerous than this might get.
Yes.
And this socket's too big. I think falls inside of it instead of sits on it. Into one size
Well,
smaller.
this will go up higher if we.
Yeah.
We need to press it to push this up higher. There. Hopefully that's high enough. Yep. Don't try this at home, folks.
Leave a smaller socket. So one side's not falling in.
All right. Hold on. Oh. Shit.
Alright.
Crazy shit we do. Yep. Once you get a little tension on it, I'm gonna back up around the corner.
It's not gonna get.
It's not gonna get on there like that. We need to use like a small deep well socket. Alright, I got that part we don't need to. Alright, we got them all pressed out. Ended up being a lot easier after we figured out what we were doing and how to do it a little safer. And got the first one completely done and ready. Got the cam lobe all the way down, the valve all the way up, and I have just a tiny bit of play. Just a little tiny bit. So if it rattles after we get it running, then I'll give it a tiny more little twist down. We haven't got to this one yet, but we're about to do that. This takes two people, one person clicking the key until I can get it in the right spot while the other person's out here holding this. And make sure the cam lobe is all the way down and the valve is all the way up. So that's what we're working on now. All right, all the rockers are back on. And we're gonna see if it'll start for the first time and shoot oil everywhere. Yeah, just put it right back where it was. Push it back over there. Not much we can do. I'll keep an eye on them. Let's see if it'll fire. Cranker. Keep trying. You gotta hold it. Don't let off the starter when it starts to move. Leave it on there. Alright, still trying to figure out the rocker arm situation with the Fordishi here. Nothing seems to be working out right. Flip this around. This one is too tight again, pushing the valve down, keeping that cylinder open. And this one here, as you can see, literally turned on the stud and is barely pressing on the valve. It's not even up on the stem where it belongs. So, worst case scenario, if I can't get these to stay on and get them adjusted, we're going to pull these roller rockers off, put the stock ones on. At least we can get the engine broken and get it running right and get it tuned. Alright, I forgot my phone in the house, so I just went back in there and got it. Finally got the Fordishi running. Put the stock rockers and push rods on. They're like 20,000 short, but I'll flip it around. Timing set at 26 degrees, and it's got the headers on it but no exhaust yet, so it's really loud right up front, and the exhaust fumes are kind of nasty, but we got it finally. All right, a little bonus video here before I send out the Fordishi one. Flip this around. This is the car that I'm building into a drag car. It's a 89 Buick Riata. Little two-door. Body's pretty straight. It's got a windshield. And currently just this 3.8, but this is coming out, this trans is coming out, the front end's getting redone, and we're going to be putting that stroke 302 to the 347 in it with the built C4. Got a nice wide stance on this car. That should really help with stability. This is going to be nice. Not sure which rear end I'm going to put under it yet, but I'm hoping for a 10-second car to the 8th. Probably around 140, 150. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. Y'all have a good one. All right, I'm not really sure how much of an actual video I have, but I'm gonna go ahead and put together what I have and get it sent to y'all. I'm gonna try to explain what happened with the Fordishi. We did try to do some stupid stuff, pressing out the studs that broke, trying to remove the roller rockers, and then we bought a whole new set and tried to put those in there, and this time tried to adjust it correctly. But even though we had to adjust it correctly, after we turned it back over a few times and cranked it, you know, then all of a sudden they were tight again. So it's like the lifters lost a little bit of their prime and then we got it back. I don't know. Anyways, just went back to the stock ones. Stock push rods and stock rockers. Everything else in it's still how we built it. We're just not using the roller rocker or the stud set. That's all. And so it is up and running now. We just had like a heck of a time trying to get it figured out. And right now we're letting it cool so we can wrap the headers. Excuse me. Because the headers are really close to the starter and really close to the fuel lines. So we got 25 foot of wraps, so we're going to get those wrapped. And I only had it running for like 5 minutes, and I shut it off because I didn't want it to get too hot and like melt the fuel lines or something. That would suck. It'd be a hell of a fire. So I don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and get the headers wrapped, and it should be pretty much good to go. I got it set at 26 degrees, same as the other 460 inside Frankenstein. So it seems to be running pretty decent right there. You're gonna see the clip. So alrighty, anyways, y'all have a good one. Just want to do a little bit of explaining about what happened. Oh, and the stock starter, okay, will not work. We had to get a high torque starter in order to turn the engine over, because the stock brand new one wouldn't. I even took it back off, took it back up to the auto parts store along with the battery, and had them test both of them tested good with no problems. And then I brought them back, hooked them back up, and the same thing, it barely cranked that engine over. It just doesn't have enough power for that cam and the compression ratio that it is. But the starter we got's good to 14:1 compression ratio. It's good all the way up to that. It's a mini high torque Power Max. It's a nice looking starter. It's well over 200 bucks. So it was pretty pricey. But it's on there, it works, it cranks the engine, it starts. So I guess, you know, what else could you ask for at this moment? Now we just got to get the fine detail going and the tuning with it and whatnot there. All right, I'm ended it. Have a good one.